Good day. Woo! Third time the charm, baby. Third time the charm. Pelicans Daily presented by Fan Arch. I'm your host, Dylan Bruton. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because when you're chilling with Dill, you already know the drill. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. The numbers are only going up. And we ain't coming down. Only growing from here. Appreciate all the love. Keep it up. Keep doing what y'all been doing. So, let's get right to it. Let's not waste any time. Summer League Game 2 tonight. Prime time game, baby. Prime time. We are prime time. Yes, we. Now, yes, we're playing the Lakers, so yeah. Everybody and their mama worried about the Lakers. But they got to come see us too. They get to watch our squad up close and personal. And boy, do we got some talent on our team. Do we got some talent on this Summer League squad? Most notably, the guy with no fears himself, Mr. Jeremiah Fears. Now, Jeremiah Fears didn't light the world on fire in his debut Summer League game, but overall, there was a lot of positive to take away from it. 14 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. He made the first bucket, which was a super nice step back three. I was like, oh, okay. All right, young man, go out there and cook. This is why I was so high on you. This is why I wanted us to draft you at pick 7. Because if y'all remember and watch all the videos going back, Jeremiah was constantly the number one guy. I was like, I want us to get him. Even after us getting Jordan Poole, I said, I still want us to get Jeremiah. I do. Sure do. No shame in my game. None at all. Jeremiah Fears is the truth. He is that guy. And he's going to continue to show it tonight. Now, I don't gamble. But if I was a gambling man, I would say take the over. I don't even know how much gambling is going to be done right now in the Summer League. But make no mistake, it's being done. Vegas, baby, man. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. In City. I mean, all these terminologies, they don't just come about for no reason. So, my pick or prediction for Jeremiah Fears is for him to double his stats. Get some like 26 to 28. I know, that's not a double 14. That's double of 13. But still, I'm expecting that kind of range. More assists, more rebounds, around the same steals. Less turnovers, though. 7 turnovers, fam, not going to cut it. 4-12 shooting, not going to cut it. But why do I feel confident? Well, he's going to be matched up with Bronny. Yeah, Bronny James, son of LeBron James. And Bronny, I'm happy for him. He made he put some really good highlights versus Cooper to start the game. Made a step back 3 on him and a step back 2. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute now. Is that Bronny? LeBron James Jr.? Yo, he was balling though. Even though that's my Duke Blue Devil in Cooper Flag. That's my little man's. But hey, Bronny was doing his thing, but he only put up 8 points, 2 boards, and 2 assists. Now, he's likely going to play better as well, but in terms of, who I think wins that matchup, I got Jeremiah winning that matchup. I'm sorry. All due respect. I do. I might be proven wrong, but I hope I'm not. So, hey, let's go on to the next one. Derik Queen. Hey. There's one king and there's one Derik Queen. Had probably the best looking stat line of all of our rookie class. That does not mean the best game, but he had the best looking stat line. 13 points, 10 boards, 3 assists. Also 7 turnovers. Them 7 turnovers is not going to cut it. They're not going to cut it. But you saw the potential in different moments, in different mediums and vicinities, right? The behind-the-back dime to Dickinson. Taking his man off the dribble for an easy layup. Taking his man off the baseline for a contested layup. The step back 3. The off the dribble one-legged floater shot. Like you could see the comfort for Derik Queen grew as the game expanded and increased. And that's all you could want is that comfort, that level of belief of like, I'm not just here, but I'm making my statement. I'm making myself known You going to respect me, my name, and my game. And I saw that very much with Derik Queen. And make no mistake, Derik Queen is going to be giving the media, especially out in New Orleans, he's going to give so many great gems. Because they asked, he was asked like about how he played and stuff like that. And he was very honest. He's like, I didn't play well in the first half, but I finished with a double-double. And a double-double is still a double-double until otherwise. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And this was hilarious. Bleacher Report got it on hand too. He said it was a guy on the bench who didn't even play all game that was talking mess to me, and that fueled me. Yeah! Any way you can find a muse of inspiration that pushes you further, pushes you stronger, by all means, take advantage. Take advantage of that. So, Derik, I'm glad. Now, what do I expect stat-wise for him? Somewhere around the same, honestly. Maybe like a few more points. But I'm expecting a stat line like this. Why? Because he actually has the toughest – he's going to be facing the toughest defense, right? Between Cole Swider, who put up 22, 10 assists, 60% from the field, and Darius Bazley, who's likely going to be playing center. Shot 3 for 6, 1 for 2 from 3, but 1 for 4 from free throw. Hence why I said center. But he had a steal and a block in that game too. And then you got, yeah. So that's three. Those are three guys, 3 tree trunks. So I'm not saying that Derik Queen is gonna not dominate or can't. And plus, he'll have Eve out there, and Eve looked really good. Lester was balling, right? As a spark plug guy, $100,000. Eve was out there looking like a starting center, for real, looking like someone with all-star potential. So as long as Derik Queen is in that, I could play the starter or be an all-star for y'all, right? We happy. And given this matchup, given their defensive liability, their defensive weaknesses, their offensive strengths, XYZ, I think that we're going to capitalize on this matchup. Y'all let me know if otherwise, but I like Derik Queen's odds. I don't think he's going to over exceed what he put up last game, but I think somewhere in the field, somewhere in the vicinity of. So, hey, speaking of in the field, my guy, Big Easy Peavey, or Easy Peavey, however the Pelicans social media team look. Like I said, y'all do something with that, just pick up the phone, give me a call. We'll talk business. And we'll talk fair until it ain't. But my guy, Micah Peavey, of all of our rookies, played the best game, which is a very big difference. When you have a game where you show flashes, like as we saw with Jeremiah Fears, or a game where your stats look nice when you read them in the paper, but the eye test, the eyes, Chico, they never lie. Shout out to Scarface. But the eye test never lies. Micah Peavey was the most ready, confident, and played the best of our rookies. And even then, there still is more room to grow, right? He put up 11, 7, 2 steals, 56% from the field, 2 turnovers. But again, the level of expectation placed on Peavey is not the same as it would be for Jeremiah Fears. Why? Well, first-round pick versus second-round guy, 19 years old versus a 24-year-old. Must I go on? So I say all that to say that Micah is ready. The poise that he possesses, his ability to persevere, these are all things that are very apparent and shown when he plays. And for me, I want to just see more shooting. I want to see more shot creation. But I think the ceiling is a lot higher than people realize. 100%. But he also draws, he draws the toughest defensive assignment. Now, there's a difference between the defender being assigned on you versus you on them. And he's got to go out there and guard their best player. No, it's not Bronny. Love to Bronny, but no. Dalton Connect. Kid can hoop. Put up 15, 4, 2, a steal. Didn't shoot the most efficient, 37.5% from the field, but shot 42.9% in 3. Like, those are numbers that you can't ignore. But Micah is a clamp artist. Alcatraz, Rikers, baby. You not getting out of this unless I want you to. So my belief is that, look, if Micah plays a great, I don't care. I'm not saying I don't care what Micah does in the offensive end, but if you go out there, let's say you're not shooting well offensively, but you go out there and you lock up Dalton Connect, we win in this game. We are winning this game. So Micah, if you can hear me, just keep playing that great defense, because that's always gonna show your skill. Don't, by all means, I'm not trying to dim your light, but show coaches your ability as a defender, because there's not many defenders like how you defend today. So I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, I'm expecting around the same stats for Micah Peavey, but I think that he can outplay Dalton Connect in the grand scheme in what contributes to a win. That's just my personal thought, though. Y'all let me know what you think. And well, speaking of letting y'all know y'all let me know what you think. We got my favorite portion of these videos. Respond to y'all. First I want to respond to Christopher Church 2653. Fierce is a great pick. I agree. I was saying it from the jump. I was saying, look, regardless of if we get another first round pick or if we move up. Sorry, y'all, got something in my eye. But as long as we stay in the draft position that we're in, that's a home run pick. That's a franchise-altering pick right there, getting Jeremiah Fears. I know game 1 didn't show it, but even a guy like Wemby didn't do so well in his first summer league game. Came back second one, smashed, went through the roof. Now, Wemby and Jeremiah Fears are two very different players, but still, dare to achieve, dare to believe. That's how I look at it. So, yeah. Chris, I'm glad that you like the Fears pick, because someone got to. Hey, someone got to. All right, I'm gonna respond to a couple more comments. Chilling with Dill, McVander. Hey, stay tuned for merch. But yes, you're chilling with Dill. When you're over here, you're chilling with me. Don't look at it like this guy goes talking about the Pelicans again, talking sports, blah 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 blah. Don't do that. Recognize that you're chilling with Dill. I aim to only bring forth an authentic and genuine experience. That's all. That is it. Another comment I'm going to respond to. This is a really good one by Reginald Joseph 2892. Are we stuck between our future and our past? If we play rookies meaningful minutes, we will lose. Now, if we constantly play our 25 and older group, will we potentially win more but lose reps to the young guys? Please help. Reginald, I love that question. These are the type of questions I really love. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the praise, I love the appreciation, but these are basketball questions right here. To answer your question, I don't think so. I think that we will know by training camp who is supposed to be in that starting 5. When we know, then that will dictate our approach. But if we got young guys, the goal is not, hey, we're expecting you to win a title. No. I mean, maybe that's the talk around town, but I'm tapped into some stuff, and I ain't heard that being the talk of town. So I'm not even going to entertain that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to be like, yeah, maybe that should be. No, not a chance. But I guess we really would know by training camp preseason. But my answer, no. Because experience is the best teacher, right? The only way that young guys get better is if they experience more. Just think about yourself in life. Think about it. So I'm glad that he's getting the experience now. Or Queen or Peavey. I'm glad they're getting the experience now versus having to go to the G League to get it. There's no point. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature on the subject. Okay. Shout out to Three Stacks. RP to Pip C. But no, Reginald, I don't think it's a bad question to ask. It's definitely a question to be asked. But we're young. 26 is young, and maybe I'm just a little bit personalizing. Just a little bit. But 26, 27, 28, even 30 is still young in the relative scheme of things. Still plenty of time, still opportunity to rise and get better. So, hey, can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it, but I really feel like that's what is gonna pay big dividends for our roster, right? Is putting them out there, seeing what they can do, and if they don't, then we've got a good veteran squad to lean on for support. Wholeheartedly. All right. Last comment I'm gonna respond to. Oh my gosh. Turnovers were due to unfamiliarity. Christopher Church, 2653. 100%. 100%. This team is still learning each other. They're still finding each other's strengths and weaknesses. So just give them some time. And like I said, I think we could still win the Summer League championship. It's not too crazy to say, and especially when you look at our roster. Hey, and if the guys play up to the potential that I know and believe that they're at, ain't nothing stopping them. And that just goes for the season too. But definitely for the Summer League. Definitely. That is the bar. That is the caliber. That's what I see. So, hey, got a lot to look forward to. Make sure you watch the game tonight. Yo, that's going to be prime time. Some prime time hoops. You know, you and the fam, y'all want to find out about those New Orleans Pelicans. Then you know exactly where to go. You know exactly what to do. And if you're in Las Vegas, even better. Even better. You get to see it up close and personal. But if not, then hey, 8:30 tonight, Eastern time, prime time, baby. Prime time. But y'all have a great rest of your day. Great rest of your, situation, what you got going on. Much love. Continue to spread love. Support us for free. I'm Dylan Bruton. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. And hey, can't wait to talk more Summer League ball and other offseason rumors with your New Orleans Pelicans. So keep supporting, keep showing love.